Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. Okay, Pa's working on the new chicken plucker. We got the little knobby things last night. So, yeah, okay, engaging silver pellet. And there's a leaf on my... I'm ready for it there. Haha, you ain't gonna get me. Well, Plague Doctor's coming along really well. I was just playing it this morning. But before we get into that, put my window down a little bit. It's a little bit fumy in here. Kind of smells like grass clippings and two-stroke gas in here. I wonder why that is. And somebody may have suggested that if that junk pile gets any bigger, that I won't be able to see out my windows. Are you suggesting my vehicle is dirty? This is a controlled rolling toolbox, I'll have you know. Plus, I'll be paying my credit card very soon. So what that means is all these pop bottles are going to go this time. I forgot to put them in last time, which I would have made more money. What did I make last time? I made it quite a bit. It was like 24 or something, whatever it was. I did good last time, so this time I should do pretty good. But anyway, Plague Doctor. Okay, so I'm writing this song called The Plague Doctor, and I want to make sure it's a bit of a masterpiece, but my friend Amanda threw a bit of a wild card at me, and now I got to work on a show with her, right? So I got to come see her later today, let her know that, well, she's not there now, but that I'm going to be bombarding her Facebook Messenger, and tell her get her headphones ready. I'm going to be bombarding you with all kinds of songs to learn, and I'm trying to think about the coolest and best and most epic show, that acoustic show we could do, right? So, little kids, little kiddos. Oh, there's my cousin. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they have a little summer camp for the kids there, so my cousin Connor, he always volunteers. But anyway, well, I think he gets paid, so I wrote this song called Plague Doctor. Been working on it now for about 2 months, and I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff, but I couldn't do anything until my credit card gets down enough so that I can order up some isolation headphones so that I can be able to put my drum tracks to the guitar, right? Makes sense. And the goal is to get the isolation headphones this month, right? That's going to be hell or high water. So that hopefully by the end of the month, I have you a really cool video called Plague Doctor. But this video isn't going to be free to make, because I have to order a Plague Doctor uniform and a monk uniform, which they're about, it's going to cost me about almost $300 just for the costumes, right? And the idea, like, if I can get some actors and actresses, it's not going to be it's going to probably be a long song, but it's not going to be it's going to be kind of like a mini movie in the song, right? So the goal with the song is to basically go on the historic event of European peoples surviving the Black Plague, right? And kind of who were these Plague Doctors, who were they and what they did, you know what I mean? And just kind of like singing it from the perspective of the Plague Doctor, of seeing all this death around him. And Plague Doctors were basically priest doctors, you know that they were with the clergy, and they believed it was in the air, right? There was a lot of beliefs. A lot of people believed it was Armageddon. A lot of people, you know what I mean? Like back then, they didn't know what it was. They didn't know it was pretty much from rat feces, right? You know, that's why they say cleanliness next to godliness. You know, if you're gonna have rats, keep them clean. Strangely enough, little side topic, rats are actually really clean. They just happen to live in really dirty areas. And that's why they spread so much disease. It's just because of where they are. Alright, jogging this morning. I think that guy must be a cop or something. You see him out there every morning. He's got that cop mustache. So he just looks like he's a cop or something. Probably. I mean, who else would be jogging this early in the morning, right? You know, like girls I understand because they're always trying to lose weight and stuff. But guys, it's like, yeah, he's a cop. Yeah. That's the only thing that makes sense. You know, like, who would be up jogging in this heat? You know what I mean? Hopefully it's not too bad of a day. But anyway, getting back to the plague doctor. So I'm going to be dressing up for it. The idea is to do the best video I can, the best soundtrack I can, because I can't afford to go to the studio yet, but I can afford to do, you know, better quality videos rather than just the funny, goofy videos that I do that are really, really crappy quality. Kind of like my microphone. The GoPro, yeah, everybody says the same thing. Dude, like, it seems like if it's a rainy day and I'm at low speed, the reverberation sounds in this car drowned out the mic. But it also depends which mic is on, if it's the back mic on the camera or the front mic. If the front mic's on, you can usually hear me pretty good. But GoPros, they just switch back and forth automatically. There is, I'm pretty sure, a setting to keep it on one mic, but sometimes I'm behind the camera, sometimes I'm in front of the camera. The mic in front of the camera seems clearer than the one in the back, is what I'm saying. So, is what it is. That's why sometimes you can hear me well, other times you can't. Plus, if you guys had any idea of how much noise comes off of this car, like when I vlog in other vehicles, like you hear like just a faint little engine sound. This, you hear the wheel bearings, you hear the exhaust. I mean, there's a big ass hole in my exhaust, right? Like I'm practically yelling right now. You know? But anyway, yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting the Plague Doctor down. But I was working on the lyrics of the song that I'm going to be doing with Amanda. If she'll do it. There's a couple I got. Wheels of Fire, which is already on this channel somewhere. So if you search the search bar, you'll be able to listen to a song I wrote in 2005 called Wheels of Fire, dedicated to a little 2-year-old girl named Haley who's no longer with us, who died of leukemia. But the song is based upon a car accident, and it's just a song of, you know, how I watch the parents kind of go through the loss, you know what I mean? And like, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So I wrote that song and I kind of attributed it to her, even though the song's not specifically about her. Because I want, you know, I often wonder, because I used to babysit this little girl, and I always wonder every now and then, like, what kind of woman she would have turned out to be, you know what I mean? Would she look more like her mother or dad? Would she be quirky and funny? Would she be, you know, really cross? You know what I mean? You wonder, you know, would she have, you know, found the cure for cancer, all that stuff. So that's what I wrote that song, and I want to get Amanda and I singing that song. We were about to get working on that song when we finished up back in 2021 or 2022, and we just haven't jammed since. And I want to put like, if I got a possible 3-hour opportunity, I want to put a lot of original stuff in there, like something like, okay, we can go and sing the Sweet Caroline and all that, and everybody will sing along, but that's a cat. I'm not sure what that was. We can do songs like that, all these top 40 songs, and everybody will clap and sing, and it'll seem like you did a really good show. Problem is every band they've seen in the past 20 years plays that song. They're not going to remember you over anybody else. But if I have Amanda singing with me on Home Guard and Beyond while I'm playing the mandolin, and that theatrics, people are going to freak out. If I have Amanda singing with the mandolin with me on Bismarck, you know, Sabaton's Bismarck, with the theatrics that I do for that, people will remember that forever. You know, and I hear stuff like that all the time. I saw you, man, you were so good when you did that mandolin thing with that battleship. That was, they don't remember the name of the song, they just remember the experience, you know what I mean? And then of course, if we do you know, a few other songs. So I'm really good at picking songs that resonate really good live a lot of times. And I know that if I write, there's a song I was working on the lyrics last night called Screaming Sun. And the lyrics are like, oh wow, like that is perfect for the Light of Hope project, which Amanda's a part of. The Light of Hope project is like, my goal is to work with as many musicians as possible and just showcase everybody, right? And original music, I think, is always the best way to go. So covers is fine, but and then of course there's another one I call Reflections. I still got to work the lyrics out for it, but if she can sing over top of what I'll be doing on the guitar, you guys will absolutely freak. She's going to be singing over like widdly diddly arpeggios, and it's just going to sound really, really, really cool. And if she can do it, you know, like she might be say, I can't do that. That's crazy. But that's the whole point. It's madness. You know. So anyway, I'm going to go get my provisions.